Hi, I'm Bekah with Beautiful Life Clothing and Ship Change Menswear, and this is my mom, Nancy Gibbson. We're here with QSPN Live to kind of give you our story and let you know how we started and why Anaconda and all that. So, growing up, I always wanted to open my own retail store. I loved fashion, I loved shopping. We would go on back to school trips all the time to all kinds of different states and different malls and shopping centers, and so it was just something I was really passionate about, and I was lucky enough to have a mom who shared my interests. And then I went to college at Montana Tech for 2 years to study business, and I met my husband, Matt Estivel, who is a very handsome, smart man. And he graduated from Montana Tech with a degree in mining engineering, and then we moved to Colorado for him to get his master's at the School of Mines. And I was working at Maurice's in Butte, and so when I followed him there, I just transferred to Maurice's there. And a couple years later, the next step was for me to take on a store management position, and before they had even started training me, I kind of had decided that if I was going to take that path, I wanted it to be my own store. And so on a trip back to Butte to see my family, my mom and I were actually on our way to Anaconda to go see Beyond Necessities Gifts, because we would always visit there. It's a great shop and it's still open and it's beautiful. You guys should check it out if you have time. And do you want to tell them about the conversation that we had?
Sure. And so Bekah's told me about her opportunity to move up in management, and that she really would rather have her own store. And so I said, well, you know what, we can certainly make that happen. Why don't we do that? And I had graduated from Baylor University with a home economics degree at that time, and I knew the fashion ladies who had gone through Baylor, and they all went to Dallas, to that market. So I told Bekah, let's make reservations and we'll go in October, and we did. And it was quite the experience. I don't think either one of us slept the night before, but we had the time of our life starting out, and we decided we were going to do it online. So she was still in Colorado, I was still in Divide. We needed something where both of us could work on it, but yet not be at the same place. So we did. And then 6 months later, I'll let her continue the story about how we ended up in Anaconda.
So 6 months later, after we had launched this store, the website, it was doing okay, but it wasn't really doing what we had expected. So we started doing some trunk shows. I did a couple in Colorado, and then we did a few around here. A trunk show is basically where we would bring the product to the people, and they could feel it and they could try it on, and I could help them put together an outfit and all of that. And that was really where I kind of found what I loved about the business, and that I wanted to connect with people, and I wanted to put together outfits for them. And people want to feel it, they want to know what they're buying. So one of the trunk shows that we did was in Anaconda, Montana, and it was at the Hofbräu, and it was the best one that we had had. The people were amazing, the people at the Hofbräu were amazing, the townspeople were awesome, so encouraging. And so my sister-in-law is actually from Anaconda, and we were going to go, she was opening a salon, and we were just going to put in a couple racks in her salon, and it didn't end up working out, but she knew Kathy at the Pen Pencil, and Kathy had a 400 square foot loft where we started out, and we had like a a closet as a fitting room. It was this tiny space. We were almost as tall as the ceiling. People had to go up these stairs. We had this little space in the window. It was, it was great. We loved Kathy. We loved being there. A year later, we grew out of it. So then ALDC and Anaconda helped us move into a bigger location. We moved into our own brick and mortar shop down by Copperopolis, which is another great store in town. We moved down there. We were down there for 2 years, and then we moved into our current location at 221 East Park Avenue, and it is 2,500 square feet. So we went from 400 to 2,500 in 3 years, and it's been amazing. It's been a great ride.
Been very fun, yeah. It's always fun to go to market, see the new trends, see what we can bring back, and the people in Anaconda have welcomed us, and we love them, and we love this place, and that's actually kind of what led us to shift change, because we love Anaconda so much. Instead of going to another place to open another store, we decided Anaconda, that's it.
The original plan when we opened Beautiful Life was to continue opening Beautiful Lives and just kind of expand across Montana and into Wyoming and Colorado, and just, I wanted, a corporate store. And so, this Beautiful Life here has just turned into this amazing giant store with the most amazing customer base and amazing people, and the ladies who work for us are incredible. We're so thankful for them. And so when we really kind of started considering opening a second store, we were kind of getting the itch, and we were really considering it, but we just decided that we love this community and we want to invest here. And Anaconda is just growing so much, and it just feels so alive right now. We want to be a part of it. So we decided to open a men's store. Instead of opening another Beautiful Life, we'll just invest here. We'll open a men's store. We'll clothe all the men around here. And a couple of months later, we did it. So yeah, it's been fun. Shopping for men, buying for the men's store is a lot more laid back than the women's. You walk into the women's market and it's 17 stories of vendors of just women's clothing, and they're all different, and they all have different trends, and you never really know exactly if you're gonna hit the nail on the head. But men's, it's okay, we like this shirt style, now what color? Do you want a print? Do you want plaid? Okay, we're still really, don't get me wrong, we still have a long ways to go as far as figuring out what our brand is here and figuring out what our guys want, and price points and all of that. So we're open. If anyone has ideas, please bring them to us. But so far it's been pretty fun, and we're enjoying it.
It's been very good. So yeah, so stay tuned. We'll see what happens in the future.
Sure, yeah. Turns out running 2 stores is a lot more work than we thought. But we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. There could be more.